Life for All presents Daily Food series, The Word of Life, The Fellowship of Life, and Living Stones for the Edification. The Epistles of John and Peter. Title of Book 5, The End is Near, by Pedro. Week 2, Husband and Wife, Heirs of the Same Grace of Life. Thursday, A Healthy Marriage. Read with prayer. Husbands, likewise, dwell with them with understanding, giving honor to the wife as the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers may not be hindered. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. Peter was also concerned about the conduct of the husbands in their married life. Husbands and wives share a daily domestic life. This is different from social interactions with people we only occasionally meet, such as at work, in the university, or among friends. In everyday home life, each person's true side is exposed without disguises or masks to hide behind. Therefore, this is also where the greatest friction occurs. Men, being more mental, can get irritated more easily in daily situations, as they tend to be more impatient. Sometimes they even get irritated by their wives talking too much. That is why the Apostle Peter advises that husbands live their daily lives at home with understanding, discernment. You, husband, need to know that everyday life can bring many conflicts. So you need to have an understanding, discernment, to live it well. In this sense, Paul states, husbands, love your wives, just as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for her. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25. The husband should love his wife to the point of doing for her what Christ did and does for the church. Spouses should have mutual understanding, knowing that they are part of the same body. The husband should love his wife as he loves his own body. Ephesians chapter 5, verses 28 through 30. As we read in Romans, we are all vessels created by God. Chapter 9, verses 23 and 24. But men need to understand that God created women as the weaker vessel, both physically and emotionally. Unfortunately, some men treat their wives bitterly because they are the weaker vessel. Colossians chapter 3, verse 19. Other times, since the wife is financially dependent on her husband, he ends up mistreating her and making her his maid. This behavior should not exist among us. Let us learn to treat our wife with decorum. No matter how humble a person may be, no one has the right to mistreat them or take away their dignity. We need to understand the following. A lasting relationship must be built with a lot of understanding, willingness to give in, patience, and above all, the love of God. I do not want this to sound like advice. The divine seed that grows within us will cause us to bear the fruit that is necessary for a healthy marriage. I would also like to point out two last fundamental issues. First, if we seek mere satisfaction for the soul in marriage, we will fall into the same condition as seeking satisfaction in the world. It will not work. Seeing marriage as a matter of mere inner satisfaction, a lifetime dream, this leads to disappointment. If the couple only seeks satisfaction in each other, both will always be full of demands, and when their desire is frustrated, they will blame their spouse. Placing hope and happiness in marriage alone will result in disappointment. True satisfaction comes when we feed our souls with the Word of God. Only God, through His Word, is capable of satisfying man. A second and final point to be understood that I believe is fundamental. A marital relationship cannot survive on passion. Passion is the strong feeling associated with youth that God uses to bring two people together, causing them to begin a more serious relationship. However, if something more solid is not built from there, whether by serving the Lord together, immersing themselves in the prophetic word, or caring for others, the couple will not have the necessary structure to overcome the challenges of daily life. Let us practice the word and structure our marriage well by serving the Lord together. This is how we build our marriage and our family.